Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time watching this. It's about the fourth day, time isn't real, of the Arbites being out. It's third day as of uploading. And I've seen, well, I guess second day as of recording is the 25th. And I've seen at least 30 Arbites with the name Judge Dredd, or, just Dredd in general. And I did see one RoboCop, and the other names have been normal. I did see one that made me laugh, and it probably shouldn't have, and it was just in all caps, "He's reaching," and that was a little bit of a hashtag dark humor. Anyway, the build we are running today, I call him the Switch Him Down Nephew. Or, WM1 Arbites is probably more thematically appropriate. It is literally what it sounds like. You hold the W button and then mouse 1, and then you kill everything. So what the build sort of revolves around is the Vrax Mach 2 braced autogun. I'm just taking the shock mall and suppression shield just because it's something different than what I used to last video. On the shock mall we have opportunist and high voltage with damage to unyielding enemies and 10% weak spot damage. And the dump stat for the shock mall and suppression shield, at least in my opinion, is power output. You're not really going to be using the special attack all that much, so it's better to have those good stats in the other ones. And then we have this braced autogun with damage to unyielding and then increased range critical strike chance by 5%. You can take something else other than that, but I just threw it on to throw it on. Now, actually, I am going to change the blessings here, because these blessings don't actually... Like, the close range is really close range, and it doesn't really, do much. So I think I'm going to change them to more, silly. So I think it's like a movement speed one I got. 25% movement speed reduction for each 5% of... I don't think that would... Because, yeah, I don't think this will work for this build. So I think we'll go... I guess we'll go Inspiring Barrage. And let's keep Death Spitter. So at least we have some for up close. Inspiring Barrage, I think, actually will unironically help us, because I was testing this build out, and obviously long-range gunners were kind of, beating me if I couldn't, just spam them out in time. So we'll take that, and we'll try that instead. You can take whatever you want on the blessings, though. Let's be real. The braced autogun's blessings leave much to be desired, and I have just 2 toughness curios and a +2 max stamina. Now, as I said, this build revolves around the braced autogun. We have Hammer of Judgment for melee attack speed when hitting 3 or more enemies with a melee attack. We have Withering Fire, 15% range damage for 5 seconds after reloading. Up close, 5% on close kill. Target neutralized, toughness instantly, and toughness over 4 seconds on the leader specialist. Man and Cyber Mastiff, you can take anything here. Then I'm taking the Arbites grenade. You can take any grenade you want. I just felt like using this one. Then we have Arbitrator armor, and you gotta take ammo belt. We have concussive, suppression protocols, breaking descent, and then we took impact and cleave. Then we took castigator stance, so that we have the 80% reduced damage taken, 100% remove movement speed penalty from actions, but you cannot sprint. So the reason why I didn't take the minus 25% movement speed penalty is because we'll be having castigator stance, so I don't think we really need it unless it somehow gives us 25% move speed, which I doubt it will. Then we have Writ of Execution for a little more extra damage on kills. Then we have Blessed Armament to replenish up to 10% of the total ammo in your clip from your reserve, rounded up on ranged kills. And then we also took Arbites Revelatum, 15% damage on a successful dodge. And then Judicious Efficiency, 20% reload speed on next reload after elite kill or specialist kill. And then we took Justified Measures for 3% damage on each successful attack. Street Smarts, Priority Endowment, and then Monstrosity Hunter. And then we have Hold the Line, Drive Them Back, Forceful, Will of the Lex, Arbites Vigilance, so we get a little extra strength when entering Castigator stance. Now, with this build, as I said, with targets acquired, while at max stacks and for 3 seconds afterwards, gain 10% attack speed and 50% cleave. This works for ranged, so you're going to get that plus 50% cleave and attack speed on your ranged, and now you may be saying, oh, but you're using Arbites Vigilant, you're going to get rid of all your stacks. Well, good thing it lasts 3 seconds after, and by the time that and the gun will stagger enemies to give you stacks of Forceful. This is not a melee only thing. It works with the gun, so you'll essentially stack targets acquired instantly, and you'll just essentially be able to just mow through hordes. But that is the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? Big day for white boys who say inshallah. Sources are telling me white boy jihad summer is back on. If you don't know what I'm referencing, Zoran Mamdani did not win the mayoral election. That's in November, I think. He won the Democratic primary, which in New York is kind of just winning the mayoral election. So he'll be going against Eric Adams and possibly Andrew Cuomo and the Republican nominee. Although Republicans, never tend to do well in New York. So yeah, it's mostly like Eric Adams, Cuomo versus Mamdani. I think, honestly, if Cuomo doesn't want Mamdani to win, he would just drop out. So it's like between him and Eric, but between Mamdani and Eric. But we'll see where that goes. But back to the video game. This guy's name is Pro Salad Eater. That's a good name. Is it good enough to go to the Darktide name folder? I don't know. Anyway, I'm playing Orc Maelstrom. I didn't stream today because I had a bit of a headache and I had things to do, but I decided to grind up to Orc Damnation, just because, I really think I like the new story progression for sure, but I really wish that when you got to Damnation you just had Orc unlocked. Because it's just so, like... It's just so... It takes, like, quite a while to unlock the next difficulty. Whew. Actually, Inspiring Barrage kept me pretty healthy there against the face of all those Reapers. That felt good. Now, obviously, the biggest issue with this build is that you will chew through ammo, especially on, like, more meat-heavy waves. That is an Arbites. Harry Dubois. What a name. So you'll have to essentially be a little ammo gremlin, but that's okay. But it's not like this build is only built for range. Obviously, Forceful is quite good for melee. How do you think white boys obtain summer? Through jihad. I saw that meme and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. And God, this might be racist of me, but every time I see like some weirdo on Twitter getting racist over Mamdani winning, I just like, man, I could kill for a shawarma. Because they always post like the generic like random Muslim racism image.png, and people in the replies will make fun of them, and it's like, man, I just thinking about it makes me want shawarma. Shawarma. Anyway, I had a riveting conversation with my brother earlier. So he's in Vegas right now because he does HVAC. And he's doing some HVAC stuff in Vegas. I think it's not for a casino. I think it's for an apartment building that's near a casino. I told him to put it all in 13 black, but he said, no, I'm alright. And I was like, alright, coward. But I had a riveting conversation earlier about what he was going to get for dinner tonight. And he was choosing between a Pad Mai place, which had like a bunch of pho and banh mi's and stuff like that, or a poke place, which was like a sushi bowl or sushi burrito place. Now, perhaps, be it for me to say that I speak for everybody, but I feel like a sushi burrito is cursed. Like a sushi bowl I understand conceptually, but a sushi burrito just feels a little cursed. Something to think about. Oh, delicious ammo. Obviously today's and he ended up signing something from the My place. I recommended him to one of the pork dishes, but he wanted to try out one of the the pho dishes. I didn't see a pork pho on the thing. I saw chicken pho on their menu, so I said that, and he was like, maybe I'll get that, and he'll let me know.
Into the fray, firebrand. Your strength will return.
Sorry, I had like a cough or something stuck in my throat. You know, I'm actually surprised I'm enjoying the braced autogun as much as I am. Longtime viewers of the channel know that I'm not the biggest fan of the old braced autogun. I fell. But I've been really enjoying it, especially in this build. Anyone else see that Crusher walk, like moonwalking on us? The heavy attacks on the old suppression shield are really good. Ooh. I put this cosmetic on my dog purely because I want it to be different. Because obviously everyone's running like, well, I don't want to say everyone, but a good chunk of people are running the old either the flesh dogs or the like full cyber mastiff. For the one of them's running the canine unit. He's got that achievement unlocked. I want that one too. I really like the canine unit, but I wanted to get the computer brain dog simply because it grosses me out. You know, and these things aren't even like this brace. This is the Vrax, the green one, or the middle tier one. And honestly, it's not, you know, not that bad. Oh, he was standing in the corner. I didn't see the zealot. He blended in perfectly. I was so confused.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked, but it is now working.
See that? We popped our thing and then we almost immediately got back up to 10 stacks, like really easily. So it's a W+M1 Arbites build. And as I said, you can use any melee weapon you want with it. I think you can also use the auto pistol with this. It might be a little, I don't know how like this much stagger the auto pistol has compared to the braced autoguns, but if you're more of an auto pistol individual, you can take that build just fine. I know some friends who like the auto. I know some friends. I have some friends that like the auto pistol.
Cypher exfiltration faltering. Connection lost. Compensate.
There was another one. Boop, 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 and boop. Easy.
Interrogation approaching completion.
It's in that pipe. There. And this gun actually does like a good amount. Obviously, it helps that we have Monstrosity Hunter. But this gun does a good amount of damage to bosses and monstrosities. Oh, it's a big ammo bag. You love it. You're gonna love these with this build. You actually have so much ammo in the braced autogun too. I don't necessarily know if you need the rounded up clip thing. You can probably make it work without it just fine, but I like it.
Passerby. Missed him. Kill the net gunner. Here comes sneaking death. Give it to them. Well, he went everywhere. Cracker's dead. Focus fire elsewhere.
Alrighty.
Impressive sight.
And I'm Plague Ogre, and we love that.
I will run you down!
Oh my goodness. Clear out the hordes. And you get reload speed, like, off killing elites and stuff. Works. You can even, like, slot in reload speed and probably take, like, quick load as well if you wanted to do that. Over, like, Inspiring Barrage. And you can probably put, like, reload speed on the perks or whatever. Huh. I wonder what the Arbites voice line is going to be for this. I've only done this mission a few times, so I haven't heard the Arbites voice lines for everything. Yeah, whatever. You know what mission I almost never see anymore? The mission where you have to collect plague samples, where like it's kind of like you go into this big like circular area in the hourglass, and it's literally just you open up these vaults and carry out the. That's a lot of shotgunners. I feel like I never see that mission anymore. Which is a shame because I like it. Hello, ammo. Big ammo bag? Plasteel. You know what? We'll take it. Cooldown stem? I think I'll take it. Out of ammo, so I gotta start swinging. What are the odds there's an ammo bag in the shower? No, but there is a missing battery. I'll take the heal stem. Whatever, I'm too lazy to run back. I didn't jump, or I jumped instead of oh, I just healed that. Ooh. There we are. Has to pull their weight. Didn't need to grab that grenade, I kind of just grabbed it without thinking. Anything good back here? Rarely ever is, I fear. Oh, there's a little ammo. Grenade logged. Nice shot. Hopefully we'll run into an ammo crate soon, because we're all running a little low on the ammunition. Was that below me? That must have been below me. That sounded loud as shit. I thought that was right behind me. I was like, how the hell did you sneak up on me? Well, diamantine, need that. New weapons, you gotta refill the diamantine stocks. You know how it is, you know how it is. What a banger. Every so often you just gotta like shut up and listen to the damn music. Ooh. I don't think I can physically like even hit that person over there. Let my dog chew on it. It's good to let the dog chew on the trappers. It's good for enrichment or whatever. Look at him go. I like when they explode from the dog. Damn dog, you ruined my ring around the rosy. Ah! Nice. Cool. Imagine if we all took damage there. I would have lost it. Excuse me, gentlemen.
You can run, please. It makes it fun.
And just keep firing into the horde. Make sure you keep your stacks up. And there we go. Look, we didn't even stop firing pretty much that entire time unless it was a reload. Who's your good doggy? Who's your good murder machine? Who's your best little murder machine? Oh, look at him, he hates heretics so much. He loves to chew on their face. Look at him. I try it is. How can you pick that man's pocket if you can't see? Delicious coffee. Alrighty, that was a quick one. How long was that? Did it say? Did I miss it? Got a revolver for 19 minutes. That was quick. Well, if you missed one in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe or don't. I'm not your mother, but you better brush your teeth. Have a good one. Bye bye.